Check the table in the back, then the second is going to be challenging the gunfight, whether or not he picks up the kill. Then they jump mid-map and go towards and try to plant the bomb on B. Cloud9, though, they do it incredibly slowly on both offense and defense. They are not afraid to let that clock tick down to about 25, 20 seconds before they really start making serious moves on the bomb. And of course, Cloud9, we're going to be on board with them on offense from the get-go. Going to see if Lacefield can continue the destruction. Had the HVK out there for a moment, but going to stick to old best friend, that handy-dandy VMP.
Not really looking to see Lacefield do too much with the HVK. Every map I've seen him use it, it's kind of been not very impactful, and many of the gunfights he just could have won it just as easily with the VMP, and he's so much more dangerous with that weapon, so it's good to see him put it away for the initial play here. It looks like there's something going on towards Mansion. Crimsix, though, actually opting to stay inside Kitchen. Scump hovering around bottom Mansion. EMP's coming out. Spot checking for anyone that may be in Mansion, but no hit markers coming in. Scump not running hardwires. If it did connect, he would have that information.
Well, so far you see one player, Assault, going to be around head glitch area, watching the flank over by Bunker. You have the other 3 members from Cloud9 playing rocks, slow playing it, incredibly passively. It's actually going to be working towards top bedroom, of course, OpTic Gaming. So far, not doing anything to make any mistakes. There's the first player jumping up top. Expect Lacefield to slide across, see if he can find anything on the player's back table. Doesn't check it, but does make it. You hear no shots are going to go down. Aches, of course, well, he just checked it, going to try and follow him up. See that nade going to be coming in. Again, nothing exciting happening for Cloud9. They literally do the same thing nearly every single time. Then, of course, they jump out mid-map. Now they're going to be trying to get the bomb down with about 25 seconds left. So, OpTic Gaming, how are you going to be able to respond? Of course, that bomb is going to get planted, and the kill does not get exchanged. Formal tries to get him, but Ricky escapes with his life. Lacefield able to pick up that first blood as well. Going to get traded, though. So, 35 seconds left, and again, check that mini-map top right-hand corner, top left corner. You actually see it is going to be Assault. Well, going to go back to head glitch. Karma, of course, is going to be in Bunker, but still, OpTic Gaming, they need to find something quickly. Ricky has cleared out the bomb. Time is running out. OG, they need to find players. They need to find him fast and out very quickly. Ricky's actually going to be the last one alive. 17 seconds. Ricky not even able to pick up the first kill. Scumping going to get him with the VMP, and OpTic Gaming is going to go on the board in your first round of this game number 5.
Ricky and whoever the player was on trenches, I feel like should have communicated that so much more. It was planted for that post-plant position on trenches, and it looked like they were setting up a pinch, but the players of OpTic pushed through Bunker, and then the Cloud9 guy that was sitting trenches stayed there, and Ricky was just kind of useless sitting on the site. I think that if we went towards that post-plant position with him on trenches, they would have had a much better chance in this situation.
Either way, all comes down to those individual gunfights with Scump and Karma so far are going to be on top. OpTic Gaming, we're going to see how you play the offense, and they pick that bomb up, and they are going somewhere that we are not used to seeing them go.
Taking that bomb towards the Bunker. Not something we usually see. Scump not finding an engagement here early on, but he's waiting for it. He knows the players like to sit inside there and wait for the flank. Lacefield, as you can see, playing it just a little bit back, expecting someone to make that happen. OpTic Gaming, though, playing it carefully. See Formal taking over mid-map as usual. That's his normal position, and no one on the opposite side to challenge him. Most of the players inside Mansion, and we do see Ace sitting up towards kitchen table for anyone that pushes in through it. I think that Cloud9's expecting an A site execute, but OpTic is on the opposite side of the map playing closer to B.
Well, OpTic Gaming so far has spent half the round, and they have accomplished, well, exactly nothing.
They're waiting for a first blood.
Crimsix is still in Bunker, see if he can get a pick, but again, Lacefield, he is not afraid to play passive at all. He is still waiting for it. Shots are going to get exchanged. No one able to come out on top. Cloud9, though, they are actually going on the rotation. Crimsix is drawing out the bait. Still, though, a couple players hanging around this Mansion area. Ricky is going to be inside over by Lambos. 20 seconds left. Not a single player on this map has died. Ricky 100% saw that player cross. Aches is able to get the first blood as well. Ricky's going to get completely destroyed. You see Scump's going to get the final shot. Had a little bit of help as well. Crimsix able to pick up a kill. That bomb's going to go down with 9 seconds left. Aches, though, is trying to come up from top Mansion. Assault able to get a kill as well. Now Assault's going to be coming back. 2 players for OpTic Gaming, both on Lambos. Aches is able to spot one, flying in, not able to get the kill at all. And Assault is not in position for the moment to trade. Has to pick up 2 kills and the defuse. Scump and Karma, they're playing, well, a little bit separate for the moment. You see they just made sure to buddy back up together. Assault, though, he's been able to come up on top. We're going to test the ability of Scump and Karma to trade the kills. They're going to be saying for him. Misses too many bursts with the RK5. Karma able to secure the kill. And OpTic Gaming is going to be able to go up 2 rounds to none.
So many choked gunfights going on in this round on the side of Cloud9, and OpTic Gaming biting right down on that weakness. It's going to be another round win in favor of OpTic Gaming as they go 2 up.
Gonna see if C9, though, tries to mix anything up on offense. Both teams seem to be very content to play as passively as you possibly can. Again, waiting until there's about 20 seconds left in the round just to get the bomb down. Here's C9. Well, you know, they're getting a little bit crazy. Looks like they're gonna be sending one player around head glitch area and watch bunker. The other three are gonna be slow playing rocks. So bold stuff coming out for C9, playing with a lot of confidence. Gonna see if they can make anything happen.
3 players for OpTic Gaming just on the opposite side of the mansion. Lacefield's looking through, trying to find an opportunity to first blood, but no one on OpTic ever playing up this close. They just give them full control of mansion, allow them to do whatever they want. The nade's coming in, but it's not gonna connect. Not too much information gained here so far other than the fact that most of mansion is empty. Trophy system going down on the site though. Lacefield sees it happen. It's his teammate that throws it out. Formal sitting just behind them on the site. Has to allow the plant because he's outnumbered here. Karma 4-0 in this game though with his specialist ready. He has the hot hand so far this map.
Crimsix has been able to get head glitch. He 100% saw Ace in that situation. Ace is going to be tagged up just a little bit. Ricky, though, is going to be there to shoot him in the back. Karma and Formal need to clutch this 2 versus 2. You see the dart is in hand. He's going to pop the psychosis. Of course, they know where both players are. Those drones did not run the correct situation. Of course, Ricky is going to be last one alive in 1v2. He's in a very good situation. Karma has to win the gunfight, has time to do it. But Ricky, all he needs to do is just pop up and down and just keep an eye on this bomb. Ricky's going to be forced to challenge here in a moment. Karma trying to win the gunfight.
Oh,
Ricky, though, in the power
Ricky
position, able to shut him down. And that was not a very good use of that psychosis. You see, Crimsix was able to tag up Aches on that bomb, and all of those clones, well, they just ran towards Mansion when Ricky was by the head glitch. And then, of course, Aches was just on bomb. Either way, though, C9, with the exact same strategy they did the first time, made it work out.
Ricky able to close it out in that post-plant position. Despite being right in the sights of a player pre-aiming on the bomb, he wins the gunfight without any crazy movement, just walking right into it and gunning him. Karma finds his first death of the map.
Oh, here we go.
Ricky's getting real aggressive here. The flank could pay off for him. Wins the gunfight, shutting down Formal. That's a big player to stop early on in the round. 4 versus 3. OpTic Gaming on the offense is now at an even bigger disadvantage. Crimsix, though, getting some ground inside Mansion alongside his teammate.
Huge problems right now for OpTic Gaming. Obviously, the man disadvantage. Scumps, though, going to be able to get bomb down for 3. Can they clutch the 3v4? All 4 players for Cloud9. They're going to be working from the back end. Looks like Scump is electing to try and go on the flank in this situation. Crimsix is going to be locking down up top. Ricky, by the way, has managed to get near the bomb. I don't think he's going to necessarily happen in this situation. We're going to see, actually, his assault is able to pick up a kill as well. Karma has that in hand. Going to see if he has an angle on this bomb. You see Lacefield's going to be over top looking at it, and that defuse is going to come in, and the man advantage is paying off. Again, you get that first blood with the first bit of aggression, by the way, that we've seen out of C9, and then they just have to convert after that. Nothing really for OpTic Gaming to be able to do in that situation.
Sticking to the defuse there is Cloud9 as they come out with the round win to tie it up again at 2-2, making this round 11 Search and Destroy as interesting as it possibly can be. Cloud9's been so strong so far as they're finally able to answer to Karma in some way, getting him his first death last round, or the round before, excuse me. Ricky, though, 150 points away from his score streaks. He is the most important player on Cloud9 right now. There's the first blood. 25 points off is Ricky. Grenade coming in. Scump's just playing patiently. If he finds one kill, he gets the kinetic and can find a second, possibly playing for the trade there. But with Ricky in position, it's going to be scary for him to do so.
There you see all 3 members of OpTic Gaming feeling the pressure that Cloud9 has been able to put on again. This is like the 5th or 6th time we've seen in Search and Destroy. Cloud9 able to get that first blood, and then they just convert the rounds because OpTic Gaming not able to trade these kills. Now they're going back to the standard stuff. One player's going to slide across, check that. The other player's going to go peek across, nothing there, but still, they've done it every single time. This time, though, Karma is going to be on the bomb site.
Get him the assist.
Players are going to challenge as well. Both players
there
going up top. Lacefield gets the assist. Scump, though, is going to be trying to pick up the 2-piece. Lacefield actually not going to challenge. So Scump going to make it interesting, but still, OpTic Gaming in a very difficult situation. That bomb is going to be down on B. Cloud9, plenty of time to work with. You see it is going to get picked up. Scump trying to go for the attack, but the cover is going to be there. You see Assault and Aches going to be ready to go to protect that friend. Going to see how Crimsix and Scump are going to try and break into B.
Scump just wants that kinetic armor just a millimeter away. He finally gets it, can challenge the side, doesn't use it, and he gets gunned by Lacefield on the chest high cover. In that scenario, do you pop the kinetic?
In a 1v3, I don't
Oh
believe
no,
you
my mistake.
popped the
Yeah,
kinetic.
he was more outnumbered than I think. A lot of those kills happened like simultaneously though. Several of those kills there at the end, but regardless, Scump will have that kinetic for future rounds, which will be even bigger for his team.
OpTic Gaming has to find a way to bounce back against Cloud9. They had a very nice start, but haven't really accomplished much since then. Cloud9 has done a very good job just to get those first bloods. Of course, last round they sent 2 players through bunker. Of course, this time mixing things up just a little bit. Going back to, well, a little bit closer to standard stuff you see. And OpTic Gaming, again, you can see they just want that first blood so bad. They're terrified to get picked off. High intense game so far. And actually, no, there you go. That's what they're doing. Karma going to be playing that dart, see if he can scout any information. Of course, though, all of these players are going to be turtled up inside of Mansion. So piloting skills must be on point. Going to see if OpTic Gaming does anything to capitalize, because you see so far all players still sitting very patiently back towards their spawn.
Karma setting out the dart. One going long range. Flak Jacket collects that one though. Thank you very much. Scump with kinetic armor still available. Should be much bigger in this round than when heavily outnumbered on a retake. And up towards the site because he knows he has the ability to do so. The clones of Psychosis coming at him, but he's not phased in the slightest. Crimsix gets the first blood onto Aches. Trying to find the second, and he has access to the glitch, and there's one player just around the corner tagging up his teammate. That's Ricky with another 2-piece. He's gotten so many of those, and both of these S&Ds traded though. Glitch popped, Formal is catching Assault in the back. 1 versus 2, it's up to Lacefield. Can he clutch up again for the team?
Well, he's actually going to be chasing both of these players. Sees that B is cleared out. He knows they have to go to A, and of course he might very well be able to time this out. He's going to check B one more time. Players aren't there. Knows exactly what he has to do. It looks like that bomb is going to get planted though. Going to see how well Lacefield can do in this 1v2 situation. He was able to clutch a 1v3 earlier on evac. This is definitely the player C9 wants in this situation. There's a player just on the bomb on a very nice spot though. Crimsix going to be able to win that gunfight. OpTic Gaming secures the round and ties this one up at 3-3.
Crimsix on that chest high cover should have no problem making short work of Lacefield in that 2 versus 1 in favor of his team. All started from the first blood that Crimsix got, finding another kill on mid-map, glitching away, staying alive at post-plant, and finding the final round kill. Dart coming in only got them a bit of information, but not very much of it was useful. Still OpTic Gaming making so much of it and translating it into a round win. Ricky playing the same position that he usually plays on offense, looking towards Mansion, but not too much action just yet. Both teams trying to get a feel for the opposing team setup, looking for a pick, and both teams have been pretty good about capitalizing on it.
C9, they're getting a little bit wild here on this offensive round. You see there, having one player kind of hanging around head glitch, the other 3 are playing rocks as slow as could be. Crimsix, though, is going to get spotted up top. Maybe some shots going to be exchanged. I don't expect either of these players to challenge long enough to the point where they may or may not die. Of course, Lacefield, you see this once, you're going to see it again. Aches, of course, was that back player to challenge. This time there is someone there, and that's why you see Lacefield trying to cook those nades. Of course, the trophy system's in place. See OpTic Gaming completely prepared so far for what C9 is going to be able to throw at them. Of course, we've seen it a few times where they go and try and plan on A and clear it out. Of course, you see Formal. That's exactly what he's going to be looking for. Here comes Lacefield trying to jump over top. No shots connected. Well, Crimsix has actually moved in a very nice position on bombs. Going to be trying to get away. Lacefield might come up for the challenge, of course. Formal still there in support. Aches, though, able to get that first blood.
Kinetic.
Lacefield has popped his kinetic.
No,
well,
he's
he
got
has
it.
at the
He
very
just
least.
got it.
Worked on the bomb site as well. You see Karma able to trade that one up. Shots are going to come down as Lacefield's planting this bomb. That's going to be over top. See Scump's bombing in kinetic as well. 2v2. Assault is going to be there for the trade. Now that bomb is down over by B. Assault able to trade this and make it a 1 versus 1. OpTic Gaming wins. Time limit reached. Talk about passive play on offense. If you cannot get that bomb down, there is not much you can do. OpTic Gaming finally making sure that they stop the plant from coming in, and they are punishing C9 for doing the exact same thing round after round.
Cloud9 waiting it out, trying to wait for the bomb planter to get their kinetic armor going. Ends up not working out for him as OpTic Gaming shut it down in a narrow 1v1 win as the time limit runs. Karma, moments away from Psychosis, has access to those double EMPs. We're seeing him switch his utility around quite a bit throughout this series. Spot checking a little bit, not getting too much. Lacefield on the opposite side of that site, though. It looks like that's going to be Ricky at bottom Mansion. Spotting one player, wall banging Scump and finding the kill. Karma picking the bomb back up and getting inside Mansion. Just moments away from Psychosis yet again. If he could find a kill, he's got it.
5th or 6th time now that we've seen C9 able to get that first blood. Ricky 100% saw that player work himself over to that bomb site. Of course, C9 have been playing passive. See another player, he's going to be trying to creep over here. That is going to be Formal, but again, Lacefield, he has done this time and time again. He has sniffed this out. He knows Formal's there. He's going to win the gunfight as well. Doesn't get traded. Aches comes in for the support, and just like that, the round is over, the bomb goes down. Now C9, well, they can debate. You want to build up for some specialists. Who is it that needs to get the defuse? It looks like Assault is the chosen one for this situation. Of course, all 4 players are pretty far away from those streaks. Either way, though, C9 has been able to tie this one up at 4 rounds to 4. Just as soon as this defuse comes in. And again, this is one of the first times you've watched Call of Duty Search and Destroy. The specialist meter does build up over time. And due to the fact that no OpTic Gaming members are alive, you might as well just work towards them. So use as much time optimally as you possibly can. But again, nail biter of a game. The loser of this individual map will be eliminated from Call of Duty XP.
The winner of this as well gets a big share of that $2 million prize pool. They become couple tens of thousands of dollars richer. And the prestige of the tournament is huge. It's everything. We've had a year-long battle between all of these teams, grinding in a team environment for hours on end. And it's all going to pay off in this series for these 2 teams.
Looks like OpTic Gaming are debating about whether or not to do. Of course, Assault, he's going to be completely prepared for this situation. I don't know if he knows exactly what may or may not happen to him, but this is a decent example of how you might be able to punish some passive play. Every single round, C9. They send 3 players up rocks and leave 1 player here. Salt's able to spot 1. You see Aches on your screen rotating back to help out. A couple of the C9 members are actually going to back up. OpTic Gaming, they're happy to retreat as well. The previous round that C9 was on offense, they lost because of time. We are now 40 seconds into this round, and the bomb has moved 20 feet from its spawn point.
And the entire enemy team has come right back to that spawn point. However, all 4 players of Cloud9 are glowing gold. Specialists ready to be used, and with just 2 rounds away from their victory, that's going to be everything. Crimsix, first engagement, tags up 1 player, finished the job. Assault, he catches him. Camo wasted from Aches, though. He's still able to get some ground on, and he's got 2 other teammates with their specialist abilities. Assault pops his, that's the Psychosis. Moving Scump around a little bit, he's not fooled, though. Hold the trigger discipline. Tagging up a 2nd player, can't finish the kill, that's Lacefield. Formal catches Aches. Ricky still with overdrive. They shut down Karma. Last man standing is Formal. Ricky pops the overdrive with just 7.5 seconds to plant. Can he get there in time? OpTic Gaming wins another round for the time limit. And Ricky wastes the overdrive. They took just too long.
I'm not saying that is one of the dumber plays I've seen so far in Search and Destroy, but that is now 2 offensive
Definitely
rounds
not
in a
one of the
row
best.
where C9 loses because the time runs out. They don't change time every round. It's the exact same time every single game. You get a minute and a half. And twice in a row, they have done nothing with it. OpTic Gaming now just 1 round away from eliminating C9 and moving further into this tournament, but still long way to go. Last time it went to round 11. We may or may not see the same thing again. C9 playing very passively. OpTic Gaming has pretty solid mid-map control. Smokes come out on the bomb site. Pretty sure this is going to be for bait. See what C9 is going to be able to do. Of course, 2 players for OpTic Gaming are going to be coming through bunker as well. Former is going to have a gunfight. Going to see if anyone's going to be here to challenge this. Scump's going to see the player in the back. Crimsix is there for the help as well. Crimsix able to pick up 1. Scump does not get the kill on the 2nd. Karma's all the way in the back as well. Eggs is going to get the 2nd. Now Karma in the 1 versus 3. Finish your gunfights, kids. The fight is not over until the opposing player is dead. Ladies and gentlemen, we are going to round 11. The 1 round to decide it all.
I can't think of a better way for this series to end. Cloud9 taking it all the way. We all expected them to show up in the Search and Destroys, stealing 1 respawn to get this far. Round 11, no more mistakes can be made. No specialist usage on either side. We're seeing straight gun on gun. I don't think we have any score streaks in play either. It's all going to come down to tactical play and information gathered in the last 10 rounds.
The last time we had a round 11, Lacefield was able to pick up the ace. Neither team wants to give any ground. So fearful of that first blood. Cloud9 has been able to convert multiple times. You can see players for OpTic Gaming slowly creeping up the map again, just trying to sniff out where these opposing players are going to be coming from. Crimsix going for the standard. 2 players' positions are now known. 53 seconds. Flak jacket, perfectly okay. Nothing wrong with that. You can eat some nades in Call of Duty. It'll be fine. Players all the way in the back. You see Assault. It's going to be the player that's watching for that B-bomb cross. He's able to spot one player. Knows something's going on. You see C9 is aware. They are going on their rotation. They're going to be hitting it as well. Assault's going to be coming over the top. Bomb planer is going to die. Crimsix is going to fall as well. 2v4. Karma and Formal. You have your work cut out for you. 30 seconds. That bomb is down. C9 has a very nice setup as well. Formal's able to pick up one. He's not going to get traded out as well. Karma doesn't get the second. Player coming and challenge over top. Formal's going to be able to help him out. Karma going for the kill. Formal up to you. 1v1 situation. Assault coming over. And Assault wins the 1v1. OpTic Gaming, we will see you fudging later. C9 able to clutch up in the end. And what a performance that was. All the way down to the AR battle. And that is going to be it. Congratulations, C9. Aches, 2 CoD champs, back-to-back, takes down the green wall.
Meet the newest and most recent villains of Call of Duty Black Ops 3, led by none other than Aches, Cloud9, closing out the series with a round 11 win. Chance, both you and I had to stand up there towards the end. Goosebumps, the drama, the hype, the storylines, it's all adding up to this moment as Aches does it 2 times in a row, shutting out one of the best team in the world under the OpTic Gaming organization. I can't believe it, but I can. This has been the story. OpTic Gaming failing to come through in their search and destroys, and as we know, Nadeshot himself saying it, search and destroy wins tournaments. Cloud9 comes through in game 5.
That is the second time we have now seen Cloud9 clutch up in game number 5. They knocked out Complexity earlier on, and they are a fantastic search and destroy team. Now they've knocked out OpTic Gaming. Phenomenal.